And we are here at the top of Springer Mountain. So we are here at the beginning of the Bartram Trail. This is March 28th on a Saturday. We're going to do a 30-mile section. This is the place where it officially begins on the AT and the Benton MacKaye Trail, and that's the beginning. We're going to be going up there. So this is the beginning of the Benton MacKaye Trail. And that is our official first blaze, White Diamond. That's what we'll be following this whole trail. So about 0.1 mile in, you come to this plaque where you see that. It shows you a plaque commemorating Benton MacKaye, who is the father of the AT. And this is the trail that was put together in his honor. At about 1.3, we come across Owens Overlook. You'll see the double blaze on the trail. You'll be going downhill for a little bit. You actually hear the cars for the Forest Road 42 off in the distance. So the guide actually shows it at the top of the hill, and it's actually on the way down. I was a little worried that we passed it, but I'm happy to see that this is the sign here. So the side trail is very well marked. It's about 100 feet. Very short to a really gorgeous view that I've been before. So I'm just going to take you with me. This is the first official view on the Benton MacKaye Trail. I refuse not to call Springer the beginning because it's just 0.2 from there. But this is the first real view on the Benton MacKaye Trail. And it's quite a beauty. You get to overlook. I believe we're pointing south. I'm pretty sure we're pointing south. And it's a beauty.
These are one of the nicer ones I've seen.
I told you. That's why I wanted to go back.
This is pretty spectacular. I love the way you can see the different types of trees, like the evergreens, and then you know all the trees that have lost their leaves. The different parts of the forest.
Absolutely.
I love that you can see downtown Atlanta. These little clear.
You know the Bartram, not the Bartram Trail, Brasstown Bald?
Yeah.
You actually could see some of the nearby cities in Tennessee, I've heard, in Atlanta on a really clear day. But I am very happy I did not pass this up, because this is a view to remember. At 1.7 miles, the Benton MacKaye Trail actually crosses up Forest Road 42, which goes up to Springer and down to Highway 52, I believe. I think this is Big Stamp Gap. And we're going to walk, it goes right across it and continues down into the, I don't know if it's called the valley or not, but it goes down a little bit. And then we start to climb up Rich Mountain, I believe. Here it is. Already getting the green tunnel, and as you can see, most of the trees aren't green anywhere, but these evergreens, that's what they're called, right? Evergreens?
Yeah, these are, I think these are rhododendron, or what are they?
It might be.
I forget what they're called, man. But yeah, these are evergreens. That's why they're still green.
Exactly, yeah. So you get the little tunnel feeling. So if you heard about the green tunnel on the AT, well, here's the green tunnel of the Benton MacKaye Trail. So we are here at the first little creek crossing. So I'm going to try to do this while recording, so if I fall, you know why. Here we go. I think we're going to do a little bit of... That looks pretty stable. There's a rock. There's a rock. Someone's been through here. I see some footprints.
Somebody ahead of us.
Someone's ahead of us, but not for long. We're gonna have to catch up with them. That's something I can't allow. There's someone ahead of me. All right, and here's a little campsite right across the creek. Now this would be a pretty cool campsite. You got the water source right there. You got a fire pit. So I think this is about 2.2 miles in to the Benton MacKaye Trail. This would be a pretty primo camping spot with the water right down there. But we got about 14 miles to go, or 12 miles to go. So here's the second creek crossing. I'll get you the name later. Now I don't know if that comes off in the video, but that's a torrent of water right there. I mean, that's like 6 feet deep that we just crossed. It was pretty tough. It was pretty gnarly, but
that was some major wading going on there.
This is I've heard this is the hardest one on the East Coast, so I'm happy we got it knocked out early on. All right, we're out. We're back here on the Benton MacKaye Trail. Just wanted to show you. So far, at best you could describe this as hilly. Very short ups, very short downs, no climbs really, nothing significant at least. I'm out of breath. I haven't hiked in about 2.5 months, so I'm happy to be out here. It is a gorgeous day. A little cold, at least it was this morning, but it's turned out to be a beautiful day. And I'm so happy to be out here. And we are here at the first trail intersection of the Benton MacKaye Trail and the AT, where we've come 3.2 miles on the Benton MacKaye Trail. Got a little bit further to go, but we'll be crossing the AT again one more time at least, and then joining back up with it. But as you can see, there's a lot of hikers on the AT. We haven't seen a single soul on the Benton MacKaye Trail, and I am so happy that that's the case. Well, we're out. We are coming to our second AT crossing on the Benton MacKaye Trail. I'll get you the exact location later. But here we are. There's the AT and the stereotypical white blaze on that tree. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. We're following that white diamond. That's south to Springer, and that is north to Maine, I guess, if you go far enough. We're gonna keep going on the Benton MacKaye Trail. So here we are. This is where the Benton MacKaye Trail probably joins the AT. You see the double blaze there. Hanging this right here. Now we're 0.1 miles from Three Forks and 0.9 miles from Long Creek Falls, and that's probably where you're gonna see me next. But we are definitely gonna be traveling on the AT. I'll show you the first white double blaze. So if you see up on that tree, you got a double blaze. We're gonna be double blazing for a while. This is a mother of all campsites over here, at least so far that we've seen. You could easily fit six to 8 tents. Probably throw it out. You got the fire pit over here. You got your water source, a huge water source. As you can see, it is moving. Up there, that's Three Forks, where all the cars are parked. But I mean, can you imagine camping here? This would be a nice ass place to camp, I'm not gonna lie. But we're not stopping here. We got 8 more miles to go. Coming to our first bridge here. Upriver, downriver. Just gonna keep on trucking. Next stop, Long Creek Falls. Here's another camp spot on the way to Long Creek Falls. A fire pit, water right below. You can't beat it.
With a free pair of shorts.
Oh, with the free pair of shorts. Can't beat that deal. Alright, checking out. Long Creek Falls is next. So we are here at the intersection of Long Creek Falls. There's the sign for Long Creek Falls. We got the AT going this way. You see the sign there for Benton MacKaye Trail. I don't know if you can see that with this light. Benton MacKaye Trail and Duncan Ridge Trail, that's where we're going, which is up there. And the AT goes this way, north to Maine. Here we are at Long Creek Falls. You probably can't hear me. That's it. All right.
We're pretty much going to follow a little creek to the right pretty much for a good half-mile to an hour. Nice little stone. And then there's going to be a nice little uphill climb. And then you're going to get to that bald, it's like a pasture on top of a mountain.
Alright guys, so this is immediately after Long Creek Falls. We take a hard left and there's a couple of footbridges here, as you can see. Alright, so after a pretty good climb, at least it felt like it to me, we are at the Bald. It's pretty much this big open, I guess a pasture I would call it, open field of grass. And Rusty just told me that this is where the Army practiced their helicopter landings. Pretty cool spot. Obviously no sight of them, but we're gonna keep going. I'm going to Toccoa today and set up camp. Hopefully we'll be there in about 3 hours. Alright, we're checking out. Here's a little campsite before we go. Not too bad for 1 or 2 tents. Fire pit. Alright. Alright guys, so after a series of ups and downs, looks like we made it to Bryson Gap. Nice little campsite here.
Spring down that way.
There's a spring down that way.
There's the Nissan right there.
Here it is. Well guys, I got 26 seconds left. I just wanted to show you this last view. This is why I love winter hiking. If we were in the spring or fall, summer, you wouldn't see any of this. But while you hike, you actually get a view. So you just gotta love it. I love winter hiking. So guys, this is the Toccoa River Bridge.